Hi everyone. We got a special guest who really wanted up here. I think he just wanted to know what I was doing, but you can't stay for the makeup because I don't think I can do both. So we have a chip. We have a chip again. I think that's just going to be a normal thing. He's here to stay. Keep doing that. Maybe not. I'm joking. Okay, you went down now. Okay, he obviously was just here for the intro. So I don't have makeup on and we're starting. This is, I don't know, recently, he's back. Fall for me has been some dark tones, but then for like a daily I don't want to put on makeup, but a lot of times I've just been like not with it. I've been real lazy and I've been real just kind of into the glow. Kind of until I see a photo, I'm like, girlfriend, you're glowing a little too much because I get oily. But for me lately, it's been just lazy and glowy. So that's what today's is. Being real lazy, so there's not a lot of steps. This isn't really crazy. And it's going to be glowy. And you'll see later, the one like big thing is just the bold lip. I have been into no makeup and a extremely bold lip. That's what I've done to work every day. And I mean no makeup and I just put the boldest lip on. I have no idea why. But it's what I'm doing right now. So you'll see like I'm in between 3 lip colors going into this, filming it. So that'll be fun. But I'm just going to get right into it. The hair's kind of there, kind of not. It kind of looks like I've got a freaking helmet. I don't know what happened, but I don't care, I guess. It's like, I obviously care way too much because I'm talking about it. So, alright, we'll be quiet and get into it. But I don't know why I just don't start putting this back. So, for primers, I have nothing on my face. It's washed. For primers, I want to use the Makeup Forever. I have the Step 1 Skin Equalizer it's a smoothing one. And then I have a hydrating one. I want to be hydrated, but I want to be smooth. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go with the hydrating one first. I just wiped my spit all over my face. That was fun. I'm going to go in the hydrating one first, and I'm going to focus this more on the outer edge of my face, but I am going to swipe it kind of all over. So then I'm taking the smoothing primer. This has been the primer I've been using a lot lately. I really want to try the Tatcha one. I think, so I'm hoping, if you know that Sephora had that like beauty appreciation sale in August, which was like not their normal. They usually have one in November, the like 20% off. So I've kind of been waiting because I have to like restock on some skincare, surprise, surprise. And then there are like some things I want to get, like the Tatcha primer is one of those things I want to get. I forget, I need to make a list. Maybe the Hourglass powder. I don't know, I kind of want the Peach Perfect powder. There's just a ton of crap that I want to, yeah, pretty much, that I want to get. Plus, I really need some skincare. So I'm like wondering, like, are they gonna have it? I haven't heard anything, haven't received an email. Like I would have heard much, but I forget because sometimes I like to inspect after I'm also here for just priming my skin lately. I have a lot of pore filling primers that I forget, like, that this smoothing one helps in a different way, and I'm here for it. How many times am I gonna say that? I'm drinking my coffee with a creamer that I cannot freaking stand. Oh, I wish I know it. It's a brand from Target that I get their little cold brew coffees, and I loved it. And they had a creamer that was like toffee, so I thought it was gonna be so good. It's an almond milk coconut creamer or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to like show you, and I don't like it. This look should only take like 5 minutes, but I feel like I'm chatty today. Okay. So for foundation, I am taking my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is in Opal. This is so old. one of the things I'm trying to do in my life is use it up. I know this is incredibly expensive. Would I purchase again? And I can't remember what I've said in past ones. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I think I would. But I also tried no drugstore dupes for this. Like, I know there's a lot of, like, glowy lotions out, which is kind of what this is. I have tried none of them because I have this, and I've been trying to get through this for, like, 2.5, 3 years. I know, it's expired. Let's not talk about it. But I haven't tried drugstore ones, which I guess I probably should in order to see if they are dupies. Okay, so, and then I'm talking so much, I apologize. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in shade 128. Been using this again recently. It's a love. So I'm putting that on the back of my hand, probably too much, with a squirt, one full push down of the Shimmering Skin Perfector. So during the week when I'm being real lazy, I would just take my concealer, like I've been taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and putting it on the same time I'm putting on my foundation. Especially like in the mornings for work, or if we are just doing some like errands for the day and I decided real last minute that I wanted to put makeup on, I would just and blend it all out, since I wasn't going for like super duper coverage. I didn't do it right now because I didn't think about it until I poured the foundation on the back of my hand. But you don't have to do it that way. That's more it's usually my workday laziness. So you can see this gives a very nice healthy glow. This is one of those things that I think it's beautiful if you're just, again, like if you're oily like me, it's great for just hanging around for the day or like running errands or like work. But for me, this doesn't like take photos well because I'll get very oily and it won't stay. But for now, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Porcelain. I have really been liking this foundation, this concealer lately, and I'm not sure the exact reasoning why. I don't know if it's because I'm getting pale, and this is one of the paler concealers I have. And then again, I have done that where I do this first and then I'll put the foundation on and go all over it. I have been setting my face in between. Like, I'll even just take, like, I'm going to take the Morphe right now, which I need to get more of. Spraying it beforehand. Pretty much, I'll, like, spray that on my face before I even start my face. And the main way I've been keeping this glow, which is very hard for me, this next step, because I usually set my whole face, but I've only been setting my under eyes and the T-zone, and doing it as lightly as possible, or at least lightly for me. So I'm taking the MAC Patrick Star Powder, and I'm taking this e.l.f. I'm pretty sure like it's under eye concealer brush, but I'm not taking a lot, and I am dapping that. I'm trying to keep it just right under, like more in, right under the eye. And then taking that and setting lightly here, here, I will do my smile line. And then I want to, because this is all about being like bright, whatever, I can take this is the MAC Pro Emphasize powder, or Emphasize, do you know what I'm saying? It's like a brightening, but none of the rest of the face is getting it. So the only type of bronzing or anything I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Milani Contour and Highlight Stick. This is in light/natural. This stick does not get as much love as it should, because for me, I love the contour shade of it. It blends out so nicely. I know I've talked about this before, but I don't know. It's just so good. This highlight can go kick rocks for all I care. I've used it maybe twice. It's fine. But I'm not a liquid highlight person very much. So but the contour I'm here for. So I'm going to take this here. I will do a line there. So again, I've been dotting it and lining it. Like I've done either or, so. Again, when I'm doing this on camera, I am not being as like, usually I'm like, go. And on blend, I don't care. Here I'm being a little bit less maybe messy than I would be. I have been dotting my nose. Sometimes I just want like a little color up in there. You could blend that out with your sponge. I have just been using the Real Techniques sculpting brush, and again, pouncing it in the hairline, pouncing it, and then bringing it back into that hairline. For blush, I've been going in with MAC Warm Soul a lot lately. This is whatever blush you prefer. Morphe E4. Another great fall blush that I love is In Between the Sheets by ColourPop. A very mauve-y, like, I don't know, just a good, that one's a matte blush. This one isn't a matte blush, I don't know. A mineralized blush, so you know. But I will say this look, I don't normally like to do what I just did, put that on the nose. But for this look, I have been going heavy on the blush. I don't know why, if it's just like the rosy cheek aspect of it. Like a light contour with a rosy cheek, which is a little bit different. So I have been doing that. Again, I'm taking spray for the brows. Again, lazy, don't care. I'm just going to be taking the Essence Give Me Brow. I have, if you've noticed, in this toot, I've gone from extremely bougie products to some high-end ones. So I am taking a regular spoolie, even though Essence, doesn't make me brow, did I say gimme? Essence has a spoolie on it since it has that color. I at least want to brush my brows out first, so. And I'm just going to fill them in and give them some structure. So I would say I have like medium brows. Like they're not like very thin, but they're not really thick. So for me, I can go in with just a little bit of Make Me Brow. I might sometimes just go in and maybe just line the bottom of it. It depends on the laziness factor. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like lazy, but not that lazy. And sometimes you're like, I can't be bothered at all with this. If you have really thin brows, you might need to like line them a little bit more. It just depends on the look you're going for. If you're bushy, you might just be able to go with some brow gel. It's up to you. Just next is Glow. This is, we's gonna be glowy. I just drooled on myself. That was real cute. So as you can see, I haven't done anything on the eyes. So I'm actually going to put highlighter all over my eyes. This is something I've done before. So I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude highlight for this highlight. And I do sometimes like to drag this underneath. For the highlight, we're going to go in all over the face with, I am going to be taking Champagne Pop Becca Jaclyn Hill. This has been, for me, my fall like go-to highlight. I'm going in with the same brush. And I have not put mascara on, and I also have put mascara on. So today I am going to put a light coat, which is always, again, hard for me. But I'm going to do a light coat of Essence Lash, I don't know, the real famous one, False Lash Effect. So lashes are on. I do not do bottom lashes. One, because I dig the look. Two, I'm lazy. I don't got time for that. Okay. So for the most high maintenance part of this is the lips. And that's mainly because, again, I said I've been loving a bold lip. But also because I want all the bold lips. So I've been wearing Kat Von D Lolita a lot recently. It dries down a lot darker than it is in here. So it's been a beautiful fall tone. It honestly stays all day. This is one of the few, I would say, that stays all day and wears off nicely. It is drying. I find most of these to be drying though. And I'm realizing I have dry lips. There's that. So that was one of the colors I wanted to do, but I think I've already mixed that one out. And then I was like, oh, ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Limbo. This is a color that when I have worn, people have been like, what are you wearing there? What is that? It's a very brown lip. I guess I could swatch these. That would help you. So Lolita has like purpley dark tones. Like, I feel like it looks a lot darker than you think it would in there. It's beautiful. So then ColourPop, I know this is probably what I'm going to go in with. In Limbo, like what, I love it. I love it with a light makeup look. And then when I was like going through things you forget is the Caffeine Lights Ofra Miami Fever, which just like looks like pumpkin fall goodness. I want all of these. I don't know why I've been real into the lip tones lately. I know I'm gonna do the ColourPop. Like, why? These are beautiful, very different fall tones. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Limbo. I need to stop talking and then start doing stuff. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so the lip is on. I love this. I just think that with the face so glowy and fresh and light in this lip, it is like already, it's dry. You do have butthole lips, but it to me is just so like, so light, fresh, and I'm obsessed with it. I knew that was going to be the right one. I have been wearing this look with not like a bold lip. When I first started, I wasn't doing a bold lip, and I was just going in with the Dose of Colors over the top gloss, like just on my natural lips. It's only been within the last like week and a half that when I do this, or when I don't do anything, I'm wearing a bold lip. So I think I'm going to take some over the top gloss. This gives it a light reflection. I like it matte too. And I know this will probably wear off and then I'll be left with a nice matte lip. But okay, and then this completes this lazy and glowy look with a bold lip, which is kind of just an after the fact. But I hope you enjoyed this look. I am loving this lip, man. It just does things to me. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, link, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs. Do something with your thumbs. Or as always, just keep watching. Let me know how you feel about this. What's your go-to fall look been? Don't you like just sometimes like watching what catches the light? Okay. I will see you in the next one. Okay. I'm jumping back in. This was completely unplanned. I was just shaking and baking around for the day. This is completely. And I keep looking at my makeup. So I did my makeup around 10 o'clock today. I would say like it was done at 10:50. And it is 4 o'clock now. And I just want to let you know that this whole thing is holding up so much better than I think I've ever realized, because I don't know, when I go about my like day-to-day life and wear this, I'm not usually inspecting it as much as I was today. One, I'm inspecting it because these lips, I keep expecting them to fail. They've been on for 5 hours. I have not touched them. I have not done anything with them. I have eaten. I haven't drinking. And they're literally perfect. I don't know if I've ever worn like this color this long. Like I've worn it for nights out. I'm just completely amazed that it's staying up. And this makeup is staying too. I just wanted to tell you that. I came in here just to powder, so I just did some yoga. I've done yoga, I've taken the dog for a walk, so I've been cleaning, I've been moving around. So again, I was very, like, you see how my cheeks, minus even the highlight, just look very glowy, like damp. So did here. So all I did, I should have done it before, but I didn't think I was going to film this, like an update. And I didn't plan on filming an update, and I was sitting here just to like powder before I ran some errands, and I was like, oh, you know, I should come on here because this is absolutely so much better than, I mean, I just haven't been inspecting it. So I just wanted to also let you know that this is actually staying pretty well, even for being so easy and not really like thinking about making it stay. So, all right, that was all. I stopped in the beauty room to powder up. I was going to touch up my lips, but I almost don't want to mess with them because I'm obsessed with this lip color. I might wear this for every occasion. You just don't know. All right, that was all. This lip color also, actually, obviously, that was not all. This lip color makes your teeth look very white. So just out here spitting stuff. All right, that's all. I don't know if I'm gonna put this before an end or what. All right.